Hello everyone, welcome to another video of S Incorporation, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to add a resource log to a resource so that it does not get deleted accidentally by a user or by yourself. So let's say you have a scenario that you are going to create a new project, and the first thing you have to do is add a new subscription to your Azure, and in that subscription you want to have some users that can access the resources that were created within that subscription. So in this video I'm going to add a resource log to the resource group. So let's create a new resource group to show you how you can create a resource group and then add a resource log to that. I will name it as database resource group, and I will just go on to the last tab to review and create. This resource group has been created that is within this subscription. So anyone that have the permission, or you can say that have the role of contributor or owner of this subscription, will be able to see this resource group. So next thing I will have to do is to create some users, because I don't already have any users in my organization. So I will add some users to show you how you can create users and groups and organize them within your organization. So create a new user in your organization. You can select this one to create a new user or your organization, and if you want to invite someone, you can select this one. So you will be able to add any uh, no, any like address if you will select this one. I will name it as, I will keep the username as Oliver and keep the name as, the display name as this one. I will copy this password and give it the credentials. These are optional parameters. You may want to add or select them or not, but I like to keep them because it gives me context about the users. Because when I will have to manage a lot of users, I want them to be separated from each other and have some identity more than just the name. I have completed my user parameters and this user has been added. The next parts are a little bit easy. I can go to the group, create a new group, and I want to have separate groups for each of my teams. The first team that I want to add is the database team, and it's the database development team. I want to keep myself as an owner of this group, and I want to add some members as well, and the member is this. Now this group will be created and you will have the appropriate members in that as well. Next thing I have to do is to add this group as a contributor to my subscription. I will go to add role assignment and select the role of contributor, and I want to select a whole group, that is database name. So every member of this group will have the contributor level access to this subscription. It's been added, and then I can see that Inside role assignments, I have this database team edit, and inside that group I have the members. Actually, I have only one member right now, but I can add more so that all those users will have the same level of access for the subscription. So this thing is done. Next thing I have to assure is that I have the resource log on this resource group. I don't want to use this. I want to use this section. I will add a resource log, database log it is, and database cannot be deleted. I have added some notes to it so that I can read this and understand what this resource log does. Now I will go to overview and try to delete this resource group, and I will not be able to delete this because I have an active resource log. I have got an error that you cannot delete this resource group even if I am the owner of this resource group. So in order to delete this, I will have to remove this log. But the next thing I want to show you is that uh, even if I log in from the other user, I will not be able to delete this. And when you log in from any user, you will have to provide a new password so that the owner of this user cannot access your private resources. And I want to see the resource groups. You can see only one resource group over here because you have only the permission to see resources within point of sale subscription. I will go to this resource group and try to delete it, but I cannot delete this because I have resource log on this resource group. So anything within this resource group cannot be deleted. This whole resource group can also uh, cannot be deleted. And if I want to delete this resource group, I will have to remove this log. And see this, you don't have the permissions to edit logs. That is the actual reason that I wanted to show you from this user, that you cannot delete this user and you cannot delete the log as well. Only the owner, or you can say the global administrator, that is myself, that the owner of this company, will be able to delete any of the logs on the resources. So you have full authority of keeping the necessary resources, and you can prevent the accidental deletion from anyone, even from yourself. That's all from your from this video, and I'll hope to see you again after some time.